Good afternoon, Mary Rose Ramirez, fresh out of the shower where I do my best thinking or allowing things to come to me. Coming to you from Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's getting a little cloudy out, so we'll probably get some more rain. And of course, my little Miss Bella missed me. I just wanted to share a little bit of my experience I had this weekend when I was in Montana. And one of the first things that I would like to share is just such a strong appreciation for Mother Nature. It's absolutely beautiful in Montana, but it was also absolutely beautiful in Wyoming. You know, sometimes we take things for granted. We forget how beautiful our own state is up in the Sheridan area and the Buffalo area, and driving all the way back was just absolutely beautiful. And for that, I am grateful. I was thinking about a story that I heard long ago where there was a young boy out on the beach and he saw all these starfish that were laying in the sand, and he went by one at a time and started to throw these thousands of starfish there back into the ocean. And there was another guy watching him, and he finally went up to the little boy and he goes, "Why are you wasting your time?" He goes, "How are you going to make a difference? How are you going to throw all of those starfishes back in the ocean, and who does it matter? You know, what does it matter?" And he looked at the young man and he picked up a starfish and he threw it into the ocean. He says, "It matters to that one." And that's kind of how I felt, you know, going up to Montana at the Prayer Lodge. We had short numbers, but it was never about the amount of numbers. It was who was going to be there was going to be there. And I felt like I was throwing these starfish back in the ocean. And when you do that, you notice that you'll get that ripple effect. And what I share with them will resonate within their hearts, and they'll be able to carry that back into their relationships, back into their community. I learned a lot when I was there about Native Americans and the Indians and their culture. Was able to experience and meet some wonderful people from experiencing the hand games, and I was fascinated watching it because just the exchange of energy was pretty phenomenal. And also learning of the hardships of the people on the reservation. You know, April was such a wonderful host, and we had some great conversations. And the women that I worked with, Teresa, again, I appreciate your efforts of bringing people here, and to see like Dana just transform. It was pretty phenomenal. I also met another gal who does rolfing, and she's getting her certification in Boulder. But every interaction that took place was through energy, and it's what I've been sharing in my sisterhood. We had a wonderful 2-day event, although Indian time's a little different than my time, but I just sat in the present moment and just embraced the beauty in the country of that land and had a phenomenal experience. And so I want to share with people one of the things that I did recognize too, and it doesn't happen just there, it happens everywhere, is so many people want to create some internal shifts and change in their life. And that's one of the things I've really focused on, is why do we get stuck? And I shouldn't even say stuck, because the universe is constantly moving. But where is that fear resonating from? Where is it coming from to take that faith leap and to say yes? Because the universe only knows yes. And I know there are many people there that desired to be at the seminar, and there were some that actually found a way to get there and to be there and to be present in the moment. And I'm going to continually promote myself, because I would like to start traveling more and going into different communities and sharing the knowledge of all the wisdom that I've gained, and basically have a solution and an understanding of why it's so difficult to get out of that comfort zone and to start to create new emotions rather than falling back into our same old patterns of behavior that are not progressing us forward. It's just, there is a solution. That's all I want people to know. So if you have anybody in your community, or you know people in different communities, and even here in Cheyenne, I'm going to plan another weekend seminar. I'll get the dates down here pretty soon, because I really feel like I can contribute. I shouldn't say it's like my higher self and my connection to the universe, that I can contribute to helping people really go after what they desire and to get away from the emotions, the lower emotions of the guilt, the shame, the blame, etc., and move into joy and happiness and love in their lives. And it's a different approach that I take. Most people want to know the how-tos, and I've said it before. If how-tos were enough, we'd all be rich, skinny, and happy. That's old Brian Clemmer book that he wrote. Because everybody knows how to. Everybody knows how to lose